Hi, this is Leonard Leese, a.k.a. Machete Zombie from Dawn of the Dead.
Say goodbye, creep.
You are now watching Death Curse Society.
Rock and roll!
6 o'clock already, it was just in the middle of a dream. I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. It's just another manic Monday.
What?
Monday again. How are we doing, folks? Death Curse Society is here. It's Monday Maniacs. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I think I kind of half cooked my brain being outside in the heat. It's like 101 degrees here in Michigan. But hey, we're here. We're ready to go. It's June, and we've got a good one tonight.
That's
It's going to be
good.
fun.
Oh, I've been championing this topic for fucking years, and it's finally come to fruition. And the heat, I mean, I couldn't be on a better day. I don't know about you, Zach. I've been doing the old leg shake quite a few times today at work. The boys was sticking, and I'm a classy motherfucker. I'm not just going to grab it and pull and adjust. I'm going to shake and keep on walking.
You know, is it bad etiquette to go stand in front of the industrial fan when you're upwind of everybody that's in the place, too, when you're trying to air your sack out a little bit?
As someone that's been on the receiving end of that, yes.
Damn.
Well, thankfully I showered today and I was there alone, so didn't bother anybody. But we got FaZe, we got Colonel, I'm Zigzag, we are Death Curse Society. Welcome to Monday Maniacs. Tonight's topic will be the top 5 films of the late, great George A. Romero. Something, again, Colonel mentioned we've been wanting to do for a while. Red Crank tonight is on assignment, and it's probably a good thing because he probably would have put Survival of the Dead up at number 1, finding some kind of philosophical, oh, this is the reason this is the best one. And
No.
Though, even Crank couldn't find a philosophical way to make that number 1, dude.
I mean, if he did, let's face it, in 3 weeks in Indianapolis, when we catch up with him, we would have to beat the shit out of him.
Nah.
I mean, straight up. But, it's all right. So that's the next time I think we catch up with Crank. There's going to be in Indy in a few weeks. So Days of the Dead, Indianapolis. You can see right there down in the corner. Tickets are on sale now. Whole bunch of good shit happening there. A Friday the 13th Part 3 reunion. Don't want to miss it. Mm-hmm. And you get to hang out with us. Play some Curse Your Luck. Take a chance at some great fucking prizes. And test your horror trivia metal.
Goddamn right. And like I said, don't sleep on these tickets. Pre-sale value, they're just going to go up soon. Like, the pre-sale's almost done.
Yeah, and then it's
time to tell everybody. Save the money where you can.
Thank God we don't have to fuck around with the hotels this time. We're all set already. We're all covered. It's all good.
I'll believe that when I show up Friday on the 5th.
Hey, I just know I'll have cash in hand if they want the fucking money this time. That's all. Fuck them, man. But it's cool. We're going to get down there and tear it up. Indianapolis, it's been a minute because it was like a whorehound last time we went down to Indy together, all of us, right?
No, well, yeah, it was Whorehound.
Well, all of us were there. We had a booth. Was it that long ago?
Well, it was the 3 of us. Yeah, it was Indy's. You, myself, and Crank. When they moved to the convention center.
Yeah.
And then we got swindled out of cash. No, FaZe was there too. That's right, because poor FaZe was left at the booth. And we're like, "Where's your money for the electric?" And we're like,
"Oh yeah."
We got it back.
I remember that.
No, I didn't get that money back. But it was already paid. We didn't have to pay twice. That's the important part.
No, we ran into that girl somehow at some point, and we got it back. I remember that part.
I remember paying for it the day of, and I've never seen that money back for the electric. So
We paid when we
money
got
motherfuckers
there.
owe me like $150.
No, because FaZe
You
took it right
paid
out
for
of the
that
bill.
electric.
Yeah,
You didn't pay that second time, though.
No.
we didn't need to. That was the thing. We were covered. We had already taken care of that. She didn't fucking know. Karen didn't have her fucking notes in order and come over and start harassing FaZe over here. That's what happened.
I forgot. Poor face is stuck there.
Yeah.
He's just like,
Oh, yeah. You
I
guys
was
are
the
off
same thing.
doing business.
But I was like, we got to find her. And then when she was nowhere to be found, I went, God damn it, they got us. I thought we got gripped, got conned at the con, for fuck's sake. But anyways, this one's going to be fun tonight. We don't have to worry about it. Indianapolis coming up, like I was saying. That's in a few weeks. But for tonight, before we get into it, we're going to do the thing with all the members that we love so much and so well. And then we'll tell you how to get involved. Colonel, go right ahead, man.
well, first of all, maybe this will BK sleep at night. Let me speak louder. Special thanks to our members, our final girls and guys, Chris FaZe, Lorena, BD Mags, and Tyrone. Also, we can't forget our crazy Ralphs, Bell's Fancy Creations, Dr. Smiley, Raymond, and the whole damn enchilada podcast. And last but certainly not least, our camp counselors, Adam, Corey, Luke, Jim and Rachel, Stacy Lynn, Orlando, Chuck, Patricia, Kristen, and JJ.
Heck yeah.
God damn it, thank you. And hopefully I sound better, because
What? Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Missed the moment.
Also, one last, if you want to become a member and support the DCS, just go to our website at deathcursesociety.com. Follow the link. You'll get all the details there. And last but certainly not least, a special shout out to our associate producer, C FaZe. FaZe, how you doing, buddy? How was your week?
Doing all right. Got bitten up by mosquitoes all week, which I guess they're back in Wisconsin. They were gone for a couple of years, but I don't know unless something else bit me up. But yeah, I'm going to try not to scratch at my arms while we're talking about some of the best films in horror.
Well, depending on a certain movie, I'm sure it's going to be on at least one list. That's fitting. You can do it. You can be like,
Shit.
I tell you what, we'll observe him throughout the episode if we see any changes. We'll watch. See if something happens here. I hope not. But fuck, man. That's, it's time to get into the world.
Well, before we get into the world of George Romero, let's give a shout out to the people watching here. I know there's a few regular faces.
We'll bring them on.
I just want to say thank you to, we got Tommy, Corey, Alex, BK. Please let me know if I'm sounding better. Bill, Dr. Smiley, Paula. Hope you got the hair situation under control there, Paula. Michael, Joshua. I almost said Josh. I don't want to offend him. Peter Anthony, what's up, Peter? Rick, which he has a good question. We'll circle back to that. I think I got everybody. Yes. And apparently that's the last time I'm going to be allowed to do the members bit. I don't know where I fucked up at, but apparently I did. That's okay.
Expect that.
We're spoiled because Crank usually does it. That's all.
Yeah, usually that's when I get to sit here and I got like fucking shit playing off in my mind. I'm thinking of jokes and.
Yep. And Tommy Kick, yes, brother, welcome. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Long time, man. Always welcome.
And thank you. We saw your list. We'll get to it when we get to our first stoppage for visitor lists, whatever you want to call it, viewer lists.
Yeah.
Viewers, they're our
We'll
guests.
do it after the first set of lists here.
That reminds me, we're heading to New Mexico in September, and you remember we ran into the twins, the Shining twins, right? Well, they are cheerleaders down there, and currently, for the next 3 days, having a fundraiser thing. If you want to help them out, I did earlier today, and you get popcorn. It's a fucking sweet deal. So it's not like a total loss, but it's DCS family. You can help them out. Great. Look onto it. It's on their Facebook, and you'll find it there. So I just wanted to pass that along because they're good people out there, man.
Oh, yeah.
And they were in fucking like 17th place, and we got to fix this.
We got to. And Do we have a link we can throw in the comments before we get moving? If you're
It
going to
just
plug
occurred to me just right now, so no.
Okay.
Just look on Facebook, look under, I'm sure she will post it if they're watching. We'd be happy to share. Alrighty then. Yeah, these two.
You're watching Death Curse Society.
Our girls. We love them. And they just pulled that gag off again. This is last weekend. I think they were at a pop culture thing doing the twins.
Nice.
If they set up a table and a booth, I think they'd probably walk out of there with a couple of grand doing
They
photo.
probably would, dude.
They probably could, actually. For real.
Yes. All right. So are we ready?
We're ready.
Who the hell's
wants
even
to start?
starting tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like one of you two should definitely start.
It'll definitely be a thunder, steel, and prick kind of scenario tonight.
Sure. So that's what I'm kind of thinking.
I'll do it. I'll start
He'll do it.
because you may have umbrage with a choice or two of mine. So
Let's see if I get this right here. Yay! All right.
hello. Oh, let me get this handy. Here we go. There it is. All right. Yes, George A. Romero, man. I think for most of us, it was probably Night of the Living Dead was the first experience with this, but it quickly went. Hey, hang on. Quickly went to learn to see what the hell was going on with this guy and what it was all about. I mean, Dawn. I was well aware of Dawn by this time too, so I got to see this at the movies, and just fuck. The zombie world that we love and know is mostly responsible because of this man. And but
Mostly, it's 100% responsible because of this man. Don't downplay it with the
well,
word mostly.
no, the style of zombies we like, let's say, because there was shit back the white zombie. Come on, man.
Well, of course, that's like voodoo zombies. Like,
The zombies coming out of the grave, coming back to life. This style, George A. fucking Romero, hands down, and that's why we're here to do this. And I'm going to get mine kicking right away. Number 5. It was a later one and kind of a rebound after. I mean, Land of the Dead was cool, but it doesn't really hold up against the other 3 good ones, the first 3, And then, so expectations were really low when we finally got a found footage Romero film, Diary of the Dead. Fuck, we got the mush mouth is contagious tonight. Yeah.
it's like me and you worked in the heat for fucking 8 hours before.
Yeah, dude. Very fucking, I definitely blew a couple of gaskets out before. But yeah, this movie was a nice. I like found footage. I'm a fan of found footage anyway. So when you combine found footage with George A. Romero's zombie world, it's gonna be a winner. It's good. It's pretty good, but I mean, it lacks some of the impact until the fucking ending, man. That's when you realize, like Dr. Frankenstein in Day of the Dead, the guy, all the zombies in the swimming pool, that this dude has fucking lost it. He's completely unhinged and acting as if everything's fine. And that's the scariest kind of person in the world to me. So that's why Diary of the Dead made my list. Number 4. And here we go. Right away. I put Night of the Living Dead here, but I'd put both up. Now, I know Tom Savini directed this 1990 remake or reimagining, whatever you want to call it. But let me tell you something. George Romero was there like almost every day. He wrote this screenplay. It's the same screenplay, man.
It's not a fucking Romero film.
It's his idea for the ending. That new ending, that badass ending.
Who the fuck what? It's not a Romero film. It's a Savini film.
He was over the shoulder of Savini every step of the way, except the only reason he didn't direct this movie himself was because he was doing the 2 Evil Eyes with Argento, the little segment he did, which, yeah, that's all right. That's cool and everything, but much rather would have seen him update his masterpiece.
I love Quentin Tarantino's From Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay.
The Robert Rodriguez film, but go on. We'll circle back to this.
But they wrote it together. I'm sure that for as far as Dusk Till Dawn went. But I mean, Savini was handpicked to come in. Hey, I can't direct this. Do you want to do it? He'd never directed before, so they said, "Oh, okay, let's do this." I know you weren't at that panel in Kansas City we were at where we got a lot of this fucking information. That's why I felt obligated to put it here, you know? And that book.
But continue.
Oh, okay. Yes, Night of the Living Dead. I mean, the one that started it all. Let's just call it 68 for now. Really creeped out people in the theaters. No one had seen any shit like that before, like that intense of a, like, what the hell is going on here? These people are eating fucking bugs. They're eating each other. My mom says this is like ruined her for horror movies when she was going to see this. You know? So, I mean, it made me want to see it instantly. Number 3. It's almost like a mashup, too. Everybody was in on this, but he handled the directing duties. It's Creepshow. 5 Tales of Terror, all based on those old style horror rags, you know, creepy, famous monsters and stuff. Creepshow, and then there was, what was the other ones that told the stories? Was it Tales from the Crypt or something? No. Tales from the something or other.
No,
but
Tales from the Crypt was a legit comic in the 50s.
Yeah. But that's what it's all based on, and they just took this and just the elements of the comic books on the screen. The reactions, the over-the-top reactions to the people seeing the horror with the red flashes behind them. Oh, fuck. It was so good. It made it so much fun and just a masterpiece. Yeah, Stephen King wrote this thing, but Romero directed it. So, I mean, I don't know. Call this a King-Romero collaboration if we're going to be that picky about things. Number 2. In my opinion, Tom Savini's masterpiece of special effects. The goriest entry in the entire Night of the Living Dead storyline. And just fucking the dread of being underground. You start to feel that shit, man. It starts to build on you, too. You start losing your own marbles if you watch this movie too many times. It's Day of the Dead, man. I'm Bub. You got it all. I thought this would have been a perfect way if they never came back to the Living Dead series. What a fucking awesome trilogy this would be. Could it be the top of all time if they had stopped here? I don't know.
Technically, we can still say it is. Maybe not.
I recently, Rick was there, got to see this on the big screen for the first time. America's largest drive-in theater screen. And it was epic. It was so good because we got cheated out of this. We never got a chance to see this in 1986 upon initial release. Maybe it was 85. But I love it, man. And again, they really went all out with the gore here. And then you hear the stories about how they went out off of Christmas and New Year's, 3 weeks. Somebody cut the power to the set in that mine. All those guts were real animal guts that they would refrigerate and reuse. All of them were rotted and stinking and putrid messes when they came back. No time to get new ones. They had to finish shooting, had to use the rotted guts in their face and stick it in their mouths and stuff. So, all these fucking stories I love about this. So absolutely worthy of the number 2 spot here on the Romero list. Honorable mentions. It's funny. I went down this. I watched all of these, and actually, I caught 6 Romero films that I haven't seen in quite a long time. Pretty much everything not Night of the Living Dead. And my first one up almost was number 5. It's Martin. The guy thinks he's a vampire. It's John Amplis. He's worked with Romero. He's like behind the camera, in front of the camera. He's in all this stuff. Thinks he's a vampire. Actually kills a couple of people. And then it's his grandfather who says, I believe you, and stakes his ass at the end. Fucking heavy. Awesome. For that time, this is great. It's a great film. The next one up was something he made in 2000, which I remember being disappointed with it, but going back to revisit it after 24 years, I really like Bruiser. Pretty much a guy, he has a job, his boss kicks him around, he has a woman, the woman kicks him around, gets no respect anywhere he goes, nobody sees him, so a friend of his develops this mask and says, create a face for yourself, and he can't come up with anything, and then wakes up in the morning, that's his face. And he can't, it bleeds if he gets cut or punched and everything. So his only way out is to go around and right the wrongs with the people who have wronged him. And it's an interesting, unique, original take on the kind of standing up for yourself storyline, which I wonder, because Romero put a lot of himself in all of his scripts. I wonder if he was picked on or ignored like this before he became somebody. I wonder what the inspiration for this was, because it's decent. It's really decent. Gets a little cheesy and stuff, but I mean, if you've never seen it, man, totally worth a fucking watch. The last one is one I've seen a ton, and I'll be honest, the recent rewatching, I was kind of like, yeah, it's okay, but I still love the concept. I still love the story. It's Knight Riders. Motorcycles, jousting, fun. It's just, this is one that ran on IT TV back in the day, on television, the early cable, before cable. And I got to see it a whole bunch, and I loved it. There's a lot more nuances here, and now I've caught like the pot smoking and the adultery and everything that went over my head as a kid. But a little bit long, but it's still a fun movie, man. Like, it's a whole fucking kingdom of motorcycle bikers that joust and have this traveling show. And Savini's the Dark Knight, and he wants to take it to the next level and get it. It's a really cool watch. If you've never seen it, you'll see all sorts of faces from all the Romero movies, including Patricia Tallman, long before she did Night of the Living Dead remake. Very cool. And I think there's probably 6 or 7 Romero films that you could rate them all at like a 6. It's like the same score. I mean, they're decent movies, but kind of lack that impact of the ones that we love. Which brings me to number 1, which should be no fucking, obviously, Dawn of the Dead. What else?
Keep it a secret.
What else do you need? It's the perfect social movie with zombies and pretty good gore and humor, and it's characters you would move in with and care about, and it'd be great to be in this scenario. I wanted to live in a mall after seeing this fucking movie back then. But, I mean, fuck. Dawn of the Dead, man. I mean, I could go on and on and on, and I'm not going to. It's obviously number 1 on this list. And I would have to argue with anybody that doesn't have it there. But we'll see. That is my list. Oh, look at Colonel. We get a little foreshadowing there.
So that's George, a good list, Biggie. I mean, I have my fucking I have my issues with one movie on this fucking list, but good list overall.
Thank you. I mean, I get your Night of the Living Dead stance that he didn't actually direct it, but I mean, it's all he didn't do was not direct. Now, just like when Tobe Hooper directed Poltergeist, but right over his fucking shoulder the entire time, Steven Spielberg giving him tips. Hey, I'm just saying.
What's going on this fucking movie? It's Tobe Hooper's movie. I'm sorry. If it's written and directed, I'll take it. If it's just written, it's none on my list. Like I said, you can't call Dusk Till Dawn a fucking Tarantino movie. Technically, I can't call a fucking Craven movie. Like, because it's not.
Which one?
Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Co-producer and co-writer and producer. They didn't direct the fucking movie. It's not on my list.
It's his concept. It's his character.
It's still not. It doesn't say it's not Wes Craven. It's not Quentin Tarantino.
He did not take the director chair that movie. That's okay. I mean, the other one we were arguing about earlier was Zombie 3 with Fulci. Fulci's Zombie 3 publicly left, very well known, walked off of this movie and said, "Fuck you, take my name off of this," which they did not. Now, he wrote that script, but we also know that they threw out most of it. 3/4 of that script is not what he fucking wrote.
And that's why it's not a Fulci film.
Right. I agree with you there. I say that it doesn't even feel like a Fulci film. Although that guy that directed that movie went on to have a nice career because of that situation. But by the way, happy what would have been 97th birthday to Lucio Fulci today. No, I mean, fuck, man. That's I don't want to get all off it or everything, but damn it, Fulci. We'll get into him a little bit more. We got some stuff to talk about Fulci in a little bit. We'll get into that.
Will we?
Maybe.
Well, before we get any further, like I said, we got a list, and there's quite a few lists in the comments.
Oh yes, I'm ready to go here.
Yep.
So,
Bring us the first.
bring them up, and we'll knock them out.
I'm gonna do some libations while we're checking out your list here.
All right, let's start with Tommy Cluck here.
All right,
Number five.
Dave, you got in toke. I got this one. Get your head right. Number 5, we got Day of the Dead. 4, Dawn of the Dead. 3, Creep Show. 2, Creep Show 2, and 1, Night of the Living Dead. I'll allow Creep Show 2, Tommy Cluck, you know, technically isn't. We'll allow it here, buddy. That's a pretty good list.
He did Romero, he did script Creep Show 2, but he did not direct.
Oh, so why is that not like so are we counting it now?
What do you mean?
He scripted it.
I'm pointing it out, but I'm saying to me that one. Well, no, it's not good enough to make this list. That's why it ain't on the list.
Oh, whatever. Like I said, we'll get back to this.
Next, we got Ricky.
All right, go Rick from our buddies at Rick and the whole damn inch of Jesus Christ. Like I said, you would think I worked in a 100-degree fucking building today. His top 5 are the Crazies, Dawn, Day, Creep Show, and 1 is what the fuck? Oh,
what
Night
is
68. If 90 counts, replace Crazies with Night from 1990. Jesus Christ. You don't spell it out for me tonight, folks. I can't do the shorthand. Depends on who you're asking, Rick. I'm still going to say good list, but I'd say 90 doesn't count.
He won't give it to you, man. I'll give it to you, Rick. I'm okay with it. As I kind of gave my thoughts on that yesterday. I said, well, here's why. And we were privy to this whole Savini story of the making of this movie in a panel we watched and recorded, which you can find in our archive somewhere on our page on deathcursesociety.com.
And feel free to comment and say that's the Savini film, not a Romero film.
And I'm mostly with it. He directed it, but he had the solid, steady hand of George Romero on his shoulder the entire time. That's a fact. Next
so
list.
Corey has a question for Zag, actually. Kind of goes into what you were talking about earlier. As a fellow Fulci lover, where do you place City of the Living Dead versus the Romero Deads? Do you even want to talk about this right now? I mean, you go right ahead.
Listen, man, that requires a whole analyzation, and I've got to separate my thoughts on that before I could give you a concise answer, because that's really fucked up. I can't just say, oh, yeah, it fits here, because that one's unique.
So, yep, Paula threw up the link for that. I'll just show that real quick for the charity.
Yes, this is their little fundraiser, their cheerleading fundraiser. Thank you, and if you can, no biggie. I think I dropped you got to buy spend at least $22 or something to get it shipped. I'm obviously not in New Mexico, so I got a 3-pack of popcorn, and I can't wait. I love popcorn. So. It's gonna be delicious.
And
I hope not. I mixed it up. I got the we got the butter, we got they have all the flavors. They had ranch, they had cheese, they have caramel, they had sea salt, whatever you want. It's all there.
I'm proud of you for mixing it up, man.
Well, I'm not the only one doing it. My kid wants to he likes cheese corn. So.
Got Jeff in the house. What up?
So, Jeff.
What up? Morgue and Crypt coming together. And, we're going to be hearing from Jeff and Beth soon enough. They're going to be joining us up the road a little bit of ways once we got more stuff to promote on the wonderful second edition.
Second annual
Morgue and Crypt Horror Fest.
All right. Joshua's got a
What?
Yeah.
Good Lord. Here's a list from Joshua.
All right, let me try this again. If I fuck it one more time, I quit. I'm walking off. At number 5, The Crazies. 4, Creepshow. 3, Day of the Dead. 2, Dawn of the Dead. 1, Night of the Living Dead. Honorable mentions, we have Monkey Shines, Land of the Dead, and Night Riders.
Yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with any of those. Yeah, I know. I know I wasn't the biggest fan of Monkey Shines. That's why I didn't put it on my list. Again, there's 5 or 6 Romero films that are all right there. It's like a log jam.
Well, real quick phase.
Mm-hmm.
I got to point something out where to go. Here it is. BK says, I work in a 130-degree kitchen every day, Colonel. Sack it up, buddy. Spell for everybody. So,
Yeah,
I love
kitchen heat.
BK. He knows I'm just fucking with him. Shit about that.
Fucking kitchen
I'm
heat ain't.
There we
Well,
go.
yeah, you're not outside either, motherfucker. I'm standing out in the fucking under the ball of death. It's like Super Mario 3. That bitch trying to kill your ass.
Yeah.
Still fucking hot. You ain't crawling around underneath these fucking machines that put off all this goddamn heat and still ass air. At least you get a fucking summer breeze, man, for your summer's eve.
I broke to the car and hit the air for about an hour at one point.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. My fucking AC went out of my car 2 weeks ago. I gotta get this shit and get it fixed.
Oh, dude.
Wet my ass all today.
It's the worst possible time for that to happen.
Yeah, right.
Still under warranty, thank goodness.
That's
But
good.
anyway, sorry, FaZe. I had to get.
You've got the Crazies on there too. I don't hate the Crazies, but again, it's like it's one of those log jam movies for me.
Right. Got a list from Lorena.
Marina's coming in with number 5, Creep Show. 4, The Crazies. 3, Day of the Dead. 2, Dawn of the Dead. Honorable mentions: Martin, the Amusement Park, which almost made my list. The Misfits Scream. I know, Colonel, go ahead, rub my face in it. I know. Michael Graves there, Misfits. And number 1, Night of the Living Dead. Suck it.
Yeah, the Misfits
That's
were in,
good.
in that movie. Did you know?
Do what?
The Misfits were in the movie Bruiser.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Cool.
Did you know? I don't care.
And for Lorena's list.
All right.
All
Little-
over the place here.
Yeah, but a little hidden fact about little tidbit about me. I'm not a big fan of the song "Scream." That's like one of my least favorite songs on that album. The video's cool, but not a fan of the song.
And a video directed by.
George Romero, which is why I didn't say anything. It counts. Directed is the key word.
Make sure everybody was on board with it.
All right, what else we got, FaZe? Keep them coming.
We've got a list from Patricia.
Here we go. Patricia, I was looking forward to your list as local Pittsburgh. Romero. I fucked it up again. All right. Zag, take over.
All right, number 5, The Dark Half. Number 4, Day of the Dead. Number 3, Creep Show. Number 2, Night of the Living Dead. 1968. She's with you there, Colonel. And number 1, of course, Dawn of the Dead. Her honorable mentions: Night Riders, The Crazies, Martin, and Land of the Dead. So many she had to put 4 in. And that's absolutely fine. Thank you, Patricia. And Living Dead Weekend just wrapped up last weekend out there where she's at. She attended, and it looked like it was a great time again. I totally want to get back there. I mean, before anything else is gone that we can't see again, you know?
Dude, at this point I couldn't make it. Fred Decker, son.
One of your people, man. That's
I know.
That's one of your white whales, for fuck's sake.
He is. Obviously for the Monster Squad, but Night of the Creeps too. I fucking love Night of the Creeps. I know that's why he was there. But man, I could have got the Monster Squad shit signed.
I saw nothing but Monster Squad shit coming out of it.
Do what?
Nothing but Monster Squad shit was coming out of there and getting posted.
That's kind of a shame because Night of the Creeps is really fucking good too.
Well, that's what Adkins was signing.
Well, of course he's not going to sign Monster Squad shit. He wasn't in it.
By the way, Tom Atkins in Bruiser.
Nice. How many ladies did he sleep with?
It's he's a little bumbling in that one, actually. So
Yeah, so he's like me.
he doesn't really get it done. You know?
It happens to all of us. Eventually, it's going to stop working.
It's true. It's true. You got any more list phase?
Oh, we do. We got plenty. Got one from Alex.
What's up, Alex? Number 1 will always be Dawn of the Dead for me. Yeah, dude, that's about anybody. Number 2, Day of the Dead. I'm with you. Number 3, Creep Show. Number 4, Night of the Living 68. Number 5, 90. What a fucking great list. I love it. I
Of
love
course
it.
you do.
And
It's almost the same as yours.
That's a good top 4, Alex.
I think we forgot the golf clap Patricia's. Oh well, we've got a bunch of them at this point. I think.
Go ahead. Keep going. We'll get a few up, and we'll do a group clap for all.
All right. We've got Luke.
We've got Day of the Dead first. Nice. There's a gorehound here, folks. That's what that is. Number 2, Dawn of the Dead. Number 3, The Crazies. Number 4, The Dark Half. There's The Dark Half getting some love. Again, one of those movies, I think it's about a 6, and there's a bunch of them like that. Number 5, Creep Show. Yes, sir. Luke, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell to the yeah. And The Dark Half. Pretty good.
I think there's so many comments, but I think that's all of them. So
That means
Golf clap?
that means yes.
God damn it, you're right.
Now, Colonel,
Oh, we got a couple more, but you fellas are Christopher and Jeffrey.
they just come in. Oh man.
You guys are going to have to wait.
All right, Christopher.
Oh, never mind. Fuck it. Christopher coming at number 1. We have Dawn, 2, Creep Show, 3, Day, 4, The Dark Half, and 5 coming Night.
I thought you were talking about that for years. That was my
It just
bad.
specifies that 68 or 1990.
We're going to go ahead and assume it's 68.
We'll assume it's 68.
And the
And
doctor's in the house with number 5, Land, 4, Crazies, 3, Day, 2, Creep Show, 1, Dawn. Damn it, Dr. Smiley. That's a hell of a list, buddy.
Great list.
Excellent.
Guys got so many golf claps going, are gonna be wore out here. They need a new pair of clothes.
I think we're tired.
All right.
And here
your
we go.
picture does specify 68.
68.
He's on the right side of history tonight.
All right.
All right. Well, Zach, get the fuck out of here. We're done with you. Go to the bottom.
I believe.
Go on. Get to the bottom.
There we go.
All right.
There's a lot of buttons here, man.
No. Well, I wasn't saying anything about you, FaZe. I was playing it up like, Zach, get the fuck out. I was buying you time, buddy. Yeah, so Romero, again, I've been pushing for this topic for, let's see here. I said, fuck it, we're going to do it live in 2020. 4 years I've been pushing for this, okay? 4 long years, and I finally got it. And it's the night I'm fucking stupid and can't speak. Hooray. But Romero is definitely on my Mount Rushmore of horror directors. It's probably my number 1. I put him up there because Carpenter probably has more. He has more, like Zag. Romero is kind of top heavy, and the further you go down, they get to be about average. Where like Carpenter, he's like really top heavy. He has like a solid 20 years of good films, then it gets kind of shitty. But Romero's films just have that special feeling to them. God damn it, they do. So coming in at number 5. Night of the Living Dead. I don't need to specify which one because, again, if it didn't say directed or written and directed by, it didn't make the list.
Does it say George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead on the 1990 poster?
Does it not say Wes Craven's name all over a bunch of shit he produced back in the fucking...
Not
early
Wes
2000s?
Craven presents, not George Romero presents, George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead.
You know what? You just can't ever accept that you're fucking wrong. That's your fucking toxic trait.
Nobody's wrong on this show, Colonel. What do you mean?
No, the viewers aren't wrong. We're wrong all the fucking time. They're the only ones who pass.
It's a fair assessment.
So again, like I said, Night of the Living Dead, without this film, we wouldn't have modern zombies. We wouldn't have ghouls. You know, like had. This is one of those movies that scared the shit out of me when I was a little kid. Late at night, watching it on local TV. You know, staying up much later than I should have. And you know, Star 64 here in Cincinnati pops up this little black and white movie. I'm going to watch this. Scared the shit out of me. It really did, man. I was probably 5 or 6, but I loved it. To this day, I still love it. Especially how important it was for the horror genre. And a little inside joke from when I was a teenager watching this with my uncles when I was about 14, 15 years old. You know the scene where you get the naked ghoul? I'm calling them ghouls because that's what they were in Night of the Living Dead. And you can see her ass. I was like, I call that a dead fuck. And they're like, what'd you say? I was like, nothing. So that's where my humor was born. Coming at number 4, 100% strictly a nostalgia pick. Okay? Monkey Shines. This is another one I seen when I was a kid. Absolutely loved it, man. Because who doesn't want a fucking pet monkey? I know when a pet is like his helper, but who doesn't want a pet monkey? Especially if you're stuck in a wheelchair. This monkey's going to be the shit. No, it's not.
You know, the thing with that movie is helper monkeys were already a thing without any weird injections. You know what I mean? So that's why it fucking got stupid to me.
Okay, apparently you're not a fan of Man's Best Friend either, so you don't like this type of movie. Shut the fuck up. It was fun. Again, like I said, a nostalgia pick. I couldn't put it in as honorable mention, though. I like it too much for an honorable mention. That's where it technically deserves to be, but goddamn it, we're going to give Monkey Shine some love tonight. Coming in at number 3, Day of the Dead. Yes, unlike Zag, I'm not giving you away. I'm smoke and mirrors over here. This is not my number 1. Fucking, what can I say about Day of the Dead has already been said? Yes, it's Tom Savini's gore masterpiece. The gore is fantastic. You feel paranoia. You feel the isolation. You just want to go to the island and make babies after watching this. It hits all the fucking notes, and it's a terrifying film, especially at the beginning when she's dreaming. She's looking at the calendar, and all the fucking hands come out and grab her. One of the best jump scares in horror. One of the best.
Such a good soundtrack, and then if obviously now with all the 4Ks and everything, if you've seen this, you can see into the caverns as they're walking around, and it just fucking, it's a whole new level of like the shadows are fucking with you, man. It's fucking amazing.
It's fucking great. I love the 4K of this. Coming in at number 2, I have Stephen King's Creepshow. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
This is the best Stephen King film of all time. Oh, boy, I'm just bullshitting. George Romero's Creepshow. Again, just watched this last night. I watch this every fucking Father's Day with my oldest daughter. It's been our tradition since she was about 9, so we're going 6 years.
Really? I didn't know.
Really? You got to watch it for the Father's Day story, man.
Oh, yeah.
It usually taps out once we get to the crate. She's like, no, I don't like the crate. And the last 2 stories, really, she just wants to go talk to her friends on her phone. I get it. But Creepshow to me is the best horror anthology film ever fucking made. Like you said, I love the stylization of it. To look like the old comics. Like you said, just the dark blues in the background at night and the reds and greens that pop behind them when they're screaming. It's just well written, well acted, fucking beautifully shot. And Ed Harris dancing alone is fucking hilarious. It covers somebody who can't dance. Fuck, I think I'm better than him. Let's see here. My list went to sleep.
That's the only dance I'm doing when we get out to Morgan Crypt this year is the Ed Harris dance from Creepshow. That's it.
Okay, so I look forward to seeing that because you're pretty bad. Better than me, but pretty bad. You're the drummer. You should have more rhythm than that when you're dancing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to come out
there. Rhythm and your arms have rhythm. Your body just don't know what to do.
Like, no. See, you don't guys miss the whole joke there. It's all right though. If I feel like it will make it right. This is it's interesting to me that.
It's just John Travolta.
I was Danny Terrio when I was a kid, dude. I mean, it wasn't. Again, proceed.
Yeah, it's good to see it.
It's a story to be told later.
On YouTube. It's funny. So let's get to these honorable mentions real quick. Coming in, my first honorable mention is The Crazies. Yes, it's been listed a few times. This is a movie I really enjoyed when I was younger. Now it's kind of, but it's getting an honorable mention. It's getting some love because we do have a remake that people might not realize is a remake. They might have seen the remake and not the original. So the original is getting some love tonight. God damn it! My next honorable mention, Zach pretty much stole the part I want to talk about, so it's just going to be mentioned. Martin, you thunder stealing prick.
Hey, that's a great.
And my final honorable mention is Diary of the Dead. Man, when this movie came out, I was so fucking pumped to see this. Fucking hyped. Walked out of the theater, kind of pissed off. I was like, what the fuck was that? Not a fan. Was not a fan of it. Came out on DVD. Yes, this is before Blu-ray. Came out on DVD. I picked it up, watched it a couple more times, and really watched it. And, you know, it's pretty good fucking found footage film. There's some scenes in there that are really fucking cool. I love the Amish guy. Sad to see him go. He was pretty badass. Just to see him when they're driving the RV and he's hitting all the fucking zombies in the road, like, don't. Again, wasn't groundbreaking. Wasn't even the best effects.
Fun.
It was effective. And it was just really cool.
The whole hospital scene and that swimming pool shit fucked with me, dude. That was the shit where I was like, "No, that's that fucking Romero stab right there, dude."
No, even the scene when she goes back to her house, like her little brother and mom and dad are turned, and the professor getting shit faced the whole fucking time. It's good. Again, if you guys haven't seen it, you have to watch it. You have to watch it. And coming in at number one, this is a fucking no-brainer. Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
My all-time favorite fucking horror film. That's one of the two I say are perfect. They're my 10s. This movie is perfect. Down to the very last minute detail. I'm trying to do the boys here. Fucking perfect. Is the gore better in Day of the Dead? Yes. But did Day of the Dead make my jaw drop like it did the first time I was watching Dawn of the Dead when he kicked in the door and blew that dude's fucking head up? No, it did not. Did it make my jaw drop when all the bikers are getting ripped in fucking pieces like it did at the mall? It did not. This movie blew my fucking mind the first time I have seen this. I've never seen anything this gory at that point. It was everything. That's right there. I knew I was a fucking gore whore after that fucking movie. I was like, this is what I like. This is what I prefer. It's just great story. I don't know if you guys have been to a mall recently. This movie will never take place today. It's very dated now on the setting. But let's be honest, it hasn't changed at all.
When I was a kid, I thought I could do that. I could live in a mall. Everything's here. I could do. That would be fine. I'd be great living this way. It's an unforgettable movie. It just plays so well, and it has everything to do with Ken Foray and Ragnar and David and Fran. You know, Fran.
I mean, I know you guys can't see them. Well, I have the 5. Fran, you can only see 2. And then I got, Fran, Peter, and of course, George. He's not going on this wall. He is staying safe and sound in a proper frame, properly wrapped up, to never see the light of day or get fucked up. Because that is my holy grail autograph. That's one when I whip it out and it shines like, and I put it back because Zag's face starts to fucking melt.
I famously chose to skip that Motor City Nightmares. I didn't know he was that sick already. And I just remember thinking, cool, he's going to be doing the circuit. I'll catch him at another one. And there was no other ones. So I missed out on meeting the great George A. Romero. And it sucks. It really does. It's somebody I would have loved to just sit down and just, like how we get to bullshit for a couple of minutes with these people. And I think I would have had a few things for him. So, yeah.
Yeah. That is probably my favorite, by far my number one con experience, dude. just like I said, bullshitting him with him for a couple minutes, talking Dawn of the Dead. The big smile of his, we all know the big smile he had with his fucking cigarette stained teeth. Fucking legend. Like, it was awesome, dude. Awesome.
He just really loved that everybody dug what he created.
Mhm.
Yeah, this got it. And you mentioned the Mount Rushmore. I think he's got to be up there.
Like I said, he's on mine. That's where I'm gonna say no one's wrong on that one. He's definitely on mine. Like I said, the guy invented a whole new fucking horror genre, essentially. So, and just from little mid market city, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Madison. What I mean, he didn't do it Hollywood, man. He did it his own, and I appreciate that. That's something I think you have to applaud the man for saying so local and being so large.
I love that he also, like, when they hired him to do the commercial for Resident Evil 2, and then he was going to go on to do the film, but they just didn't want it done his way, which that one kind of turns my fucking craw a little bit too, like, man, what the fuck? You got the fucking guy that made the greatest zombie movies, 2 of the best, 3 of the best of all time, and you're like, we're not really feeling that vision you got there, George. How about some running zombies? What do you think?
Well, I mean, to be fair, Hollywood did give him his movie. It's Land of the Dead. That's the Hollywood Romero film. Like, that's Romero gone Hollywood. That's exactly what Land of the Dead is.
Yeah, but he even said himself, like, there was a little too many cooks in that kitchen.
And you can tell.
Yeah. So, I mean, and I like Land of the Dead a lot, but I mean, when it came to my list, it's just memorable things that are memorable. Land of the Dead doesn't have too many memorable things. I mean, I think the first thing that comes to mind to me is the Dead Reckoning, right? Is that what the thing they were riding in?
Yeah, that's what they were driving around in, yeah.
Chainsaw, the chick gets... Oh, wait a minute. Am I thinking the Dawn of the Dead remake? They do that gag in both movies, didn't they? Where somebody got ripped up with a chainsaw, didn't they?
I only remember that in the Dawn of the Dead remake.
Damn it, I gotta watch Land of the fucking Dead again. A lot of horror movies, folks. A lot of horror movies. Got any more list, Phase?
We've got a lot of comments here. We do have one from Corey here.
Corey, here we go. Damn it, Corey, you're awesome. Coming in number 1, we have Dawn, 2, Creepshow, 3, Night, 4, Bruiser, 5, Monkey Shines. Thank you. I was hoping to see Monkey Shines on a couple more lists.
And Bruiser. That's the first time I've seen Bruiser, I think. Has anyone else had that on the list?
Shit, dude, I haven't seen Bruiser since it was released, so it sounds like it's due for rewatching.
Oh, I hated it the first time I watched it. I was so disappointed. But then when just a couple days ago, man, and I was just like, fuck. It totally Romero. Totally. Can't miss it, So, I mean, just didn't do well. Didn't make any money. It's a fucking shame. Go ahead, Face.
Not seeing any. Luke says he walked out on Land of the Dead.
Walked out.
He walked out.
They haven't even got the high pitch. My voice went up a few fucking notes.
Really? No, I couldn't.
I'm allergic to his bullshit too. Ugh.
I would have had to, and I did ride it out, But I remember kind of going like, "Well, not as good as Night, Dawn, or Day."
Or
came out.
Or Bruiser. Sorry, I had to say it one more time.
Or Bruiser, or Monkey Shines, or The Dark Half, and we didn't give any love to the amusement park, and I wanted to. I like that movie a lot. That has 2 really heavy ass fucking scenes.
It does. Yeah, we discussed this when we gave our list. We both said the amusement park almost made our list.
Right.
I just thought there were better things to show, like it's to mention. I mean, if you haven't seen the amusement park, surely it's still on Shudder. The description. Go on there and check it out.
Break your fucking heart, man.
Yeah. It'll make you treat seniors a lot better.
It just sucks because as someone who's getting older. It sucks. I'm probably just as old as that fucking old man in the movie. You know? He's probably in his early 50s, you know. Looks like Colonel Sanders and shit, but it's just it's a more of a, it almost plays like a PSA, but it feels like a Romero movie, and again they fucking catch you a couple of times with some really heavy shit. I liked it, but not enough to make it on my list. As I'm looking at Colonels too, there's none of these I would replace. Maybe Monkey Shines, but
Again, to be fair, also said as 100% pure nostalgia pick.
yeah, I'm okay.
You know me, I always like putting nostalgia picks in these lists.
I can't really play that on a lot nostalgia pick on a lot of things because there was a fucking 5-year block that I saw everything, you know. So I mean, it's hard.
Also, you gotta remember, this isn't throwing shade on you or anything.
No,
the age difference. Like,
yeah.
Different for me in phase. Like, I didn't see a lot of these in the theater. They were already out and about for fucking years.
Seeing some of these films on a big screen in a dark theater at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 was fucked up, man. For your psyche, dude, that ain't, it's not safe. It doesn't feel safe, which I loved it. I was totally addicted to that feeling, that whole response I get from these movies. I had a buddy who used to sit, he would rip through his popcorn so he could sit there like with binoculars and watch like this with his popcorn box. You know what I mean? I get that. I never did it, but I mean, I love it. I love that he would put himself in that position to watch these fucking movies and, you know, and just get to a point where it's like, God damn, this is messed up. You know, it's got me so screwed up. I need to hide in a box. I gotta watch some flaps. Oh shit. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. But all of these were great. Seeing them all on. I never saw the Crazies on a big screen, to my knowledge. I don't think I ever saw Martin. Maybe. Might have been a double feature. Because that's a shorter movie.
Yeah. Literally, the only movie on my list that I've seen on the big screen was Diary of the Dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not even a Dawn?
No, I missed it fucking last year.
Oh, Christ, dude. You got to fix that.
So.
Yeah. That's.
Plus, like, it had that 3D gimmick to it, so I was really.
No, dude.
Sorry, it put me off a little bit. Like,
See it in 3D if you can. Because they enhanced the shotgun blast scene. They enhance a bunch of cool shit, and it works. It's cool. You'll appreciate it. It totally adds. You're gonna duck a couple of times. It's messed up. They did a great job on that 3D restoration.
Yeah, so the Romero films I've seen in theaters was fucking Land, Diary, and Survival. Oh boy, was I pissed when I walked out of Survival.
Oh yeah.
I almost pulled a Luke. I almost walked out on that one. Walked out.
It's like they didn't have any kind of, like we forgot our makeup case. That's all right. Hey, Fran, you got some cover up in your suitcase there? Bring it over here. Let me darken up some eyes and some. Not
it's like
real
George
good.
was sitting there. It's like, it'd be cool. A zombie riding a horse.
Yeah.
It's not cool, George. It's not fucking cool.
Oh, George.
No.
Yeah. That's yeah.
So,
I didn't see that one in a screen though. I didn't, so I'm not pissed. I waited for the rental, which was fairly fast after the theatrical. I mean, it was
I think it was like one of those limited 1 weekend only releases.
Yeah, it just came out for 3 days.
Special theaters to see it. Yeah.
Like 3 from Hell.
Yeah. It was like that. So there's my list.
Oh, there aren't any more lists in the comments that I could see. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of comments.
Yeah, what are people saying up here? What are we saying?
Let's see here. We got, what was that one? I just had it. It's too many to scroll through. Yeah. Patricia suggests doing a top zombie character list, like our favorite zombies from each movie.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's neat. I like that.
Because then we can talk about everything.
Wow.
That'd be cool shit. That's a really good idea.
Huh.
I think of a couple from Dawn
I
of the
saw
Dead.
4 right off the top that I went, wow, that's great.
Fuck, that's hard, dude. Like, there's so many.
There it is. Says your list isn't the worst I've ever seen, Colonel.
Thank you.
Quite sure what she's at. I think she would prefer. I know what her number one is, and it's not your number one. I'll just say that.
Number one was Night of the Living Dead,
Yeah.
which I didn't shit on, so that's a good list.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you really can't go wrong, honestly, with your number one. It's different strokes for different folks, like I said.
Yeah. Especially with this, it's like they're all great. Could even have Diary as your number one, and I'd be like, sure.
I wouldn't say sure. My first question would be, have you seen Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah, that would be my first question too, actually. Like, have you actually seen Dawn? Like,
Yeah, I saw
Wait a
the one
minute now.
in 2004, right? That one? Yeah, I seen it. No.
she says number 5, dude.
Dude.
I
Dude.
think what she's trying to say is
Pretty much. I don't know why, because me and Zach had the same film at number one. Like, I know shit rolls downhill, but why does it have to hit me first?
4, though.
Yeah, no, Night of the Living Dead, I'm sorry. It's important for what it was, but once it stacks up to all the other films, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I watch Night of the Living Dead now, I watch a color version of it because it has the commentary from, what's his name from Mystery Science Theater 3000? He replaced Joel, wasn't Michael something.
Yeah.
So I watch it with his commentary, and it's fucking hilarious. That's the only way I'll watch Night of the Living Dead anymore. So I've seen it too many fucking times.
Man, it's kind of like if I can catch it and I'm in the mood for it, it's one of the best. I mean, it's. You know, but again, I have seen it probably fucking at least 50 times, in my life.
I'm not shitting on it.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's a cornerstone. We
And
need
Mike
it.
Nelson, thank you, Alex. That's it. I don't know why I couldn't remember his last name. But if you haven't seen Night of the Living Dead with Mike Nelson's commentary, damn it, that's another must watch. That shit will fucking have you rolling. Especially if you have a little assistance like I did when I first discovered it. Like, fucking laugh your ass off.
Go ahead, FaZe. What's the next comment?
Christopher agrees with you about the 3D Dawn of the Dead.
It's funny. Me and my buddy Dave took our sons to see it, and I knew all the good shit was coming, so I'd be like, when the head got shot off, they were both like, oh. They were impressed with some of the 3D action in it. So. And then I just watched it again, a few weeks ago. Not 3D, though. That one was regular cut.
All right, well, I think it's time to kick Colonel out of here. Sorry, sir. I believe it's this one.
There we
Yep.
go.
Nice.
Yep.
I didn't screw any of them up. That's surprising. I'm just going to work through these rather quickly. I had the same 5 and 3 honorable mentions, which I'm surprised I've seen this many Romero films. But yeah, I've seen nearly all of them. Don't remember if I've seen Survival. Don't remember if I've seen Land. I have not seen Bruiser, which I should from the sound of it.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's just, it's
You should watch Land as well.
the Romero style.
Yeah.
Premise.
But anyway, starting with 5 is The Dark Half, which I'm surprised was not in any of your lists. I love the book, so, of course I had to give this, check it out. And it's a pretty good adaptation, it's not bad. I had to put it on my list somewhere, for fuck's sake, especially since you guys didn't.
Well, if we had this, actually could have been a real easy top 10.
Oh, yeah. Of
Honestly,
course.
but it's okay. Again, I have a log jam. That's one of them.
Fair enough. I'm also not remembering Amusement Park, so that's not on my list either. I think I need to rewatch that as well. 4 is going to be Day of the Dead. I mean, you guys kind of put it perfectly already. This is a great fucking film. It's on the bottom-ish as far as the Dead films go. There's one of the honorable mentions, but, we'll get to that when we get there. The next one is kind of the throw-off pick, I guess you could say, because it differs from you guys, because my number 3 is going to be Dawn of the Dead.
What?
Yes. I considered this a top 5 favorite George A. Romero films, not the top 5 best, because I do consider this his best film, but it's not my personal favorite.
What the hell is the matter with you anyway?
I think you're going to fire, dude, after tonight. I'm just saying.
Let's add it to the add a tally.
Resumes for a new producer, please submit to Death Curse Society. PhaseIsFired.com.
Yes.
I should have a whiteboard up here. Just make a tally mark every time I get fired. And it'll fill up fast.
I'm just glad it's not me anymore.
It almost made my number 2, man. It really, really fucking close.
You better
But
have
I
some
thought
champion fucking movies here, dude, to save your ass at this point.
I really thought about it and just like which movie do I, if I were to pick one of these to watch right now between Dawn and Creepshow, which one would I watch? And it would be Creepshow. I fucking love Creepshow. It's fucking Creepshow. Okay, and of course I'm a big Stephen King fan, so I don't know, a little obvious, I guess. But yeah, Creepshow, number 2. Honorable mentions. I don't remember what order I put these in, so Night Riders. It was between this and Dark Half for number 5. I fucking love Night Riders. It's just such a fun goddamn movie. What a ridiculous concept, but I love that kind of ridiculous concept.
It's so executed so brilliantly, though.
And it is brilliant. Yeah, like it's done well.
I mean, they make you forget that it's fucking not medieval times at times. The way
that's true. I mean, it's a good point. The next one was Diary in the honorable mentions. I kind of like this one too, as far as the found footage thing goes. I also like found footage quite a bit if it's done well. Never saw this in the theaters though. I can't remember what year it came out, but I was probably too young for that. I just have it on DVD.
Dude, you're probably like 6.
Probably, yeah. But no, it's definitely worth putting it in the honorable mentions, especially since I haven't seen a bunch of the other Romero films.
Wasn't that like 2010 or something?
Yeah, I'm just giving him shit.
At 2010, I would have been fucking 13, so I don't know. That would have been old enough. Next one is The Crazies. Pretty much narrowed down to The Crazies. I like it. It's all right. It's not amazing, From the sounds of it, I'd probably like Bruiser more than this. But
because The Crazies is dated. That's my biggest problem.
It is a little dated. Sure.
It's early 70s. It hadn't quite made that jump into modern, you know what I mean? Where it kind of that whole, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It didn't look like a Brady Bunch episode. This kind of does.
But I guess speaking of dated, I mean, I love me a good black and white film, and this is an amazing fucking black and white film. Of course, Night of the Living Dead.
Dude, what are you trying to get your mom to buy you for your birthday?
My birthday was 18 days ago. What are you talking about?
That's why it's on here now. He's like, Mom, put this one number 1.
I made this list before I saw any of her opinions, and I didn't know what her number 1 was going to be.
Give me shit.
I had no idea. We were just in sync like that. But yes, Night of the Living Dead's my number 1. I'm surprised you had it at number 4, Zag, and number 5, Colonel, right?
Yes, number 5.
Damn, guys. I mean, it's all right. It's all right. But, it's easily my number 1 for Romero. Again, Dawn is objectively better, I guess. I just like Night a whole lot more.
Yes.
It has that vibe to it, man. It's just, I could watch it a million times and still just be like, oh, hell yeah, this is fucking intense, I could never get tired of it. I love Night of the Living Dead.
That clap.
And the 1990 version is all right. I barely remember it, honestly. I haven't seen it in a while, but no, I definitely the 68.
It's one of the better Night of the Living Dead remakes. It's probably the best Night of the Living Dead remake. But it's not a George Romero film.
Wait, how many Night of the Living Dead remakes are there? Like,
Dude, you'd be
One.
fucking surprised.
I mean,
Well,
sure.
You'd be surprised how many night and day remakes there are.
Yeah,
Just
but
the title alone.
they're not remakes, though. They're all original fucking movies that just called it because it's public domain. That's the only reason
I
they
know,
did it.
but still,
Is that it? Okay,
the remake, it's a reimagining, it's the same shit.
fair enough. I know there's at least 2 Dawns, 2 Nights.
Romero's all new Night of the Living Dead. That
Got
was
You know when they did that fucking 3D one with Sid Haig in it?
yes, that was
I didn't.
terrible.
I've never seen it, but I remember seeing it at the store. Like, fuck that shit.
And I watched a half hour of it, and it had nothing to do with the other. With this is not Night of the Living Dead. I was out.
Shit. Remember when we were just practicing? When this idea, well, not this idea, but Death Curse Society was just an idea on a piece of paper, and we all did like a mock review of the Day of the Dead. Had Phil Linderman as the main zombie in it. That movie was fucking awful, man.
Oh, the Contagion.
Yeah, whatever. He's like, he's like the new Bub, but he's like super smart.
Oh, that was the one. Yeah, with that thing you do, that Jonathan sketch, whatever. Or
something. I can't remember. It was
the guy that played the fucking lead singer in The Wonders and Tom Hanks. That thing you do is Bub the Zombie in a shitty, terrible, horrible abomination that has the name Day of the Dead on it. So, avoid it at all costs. It's a terrible, terrible attempt.
Like I said, luckily it came out like 7 years ago, so
Yeah.
you're good. You're never going to see it again.
By the way, Diary of the Dead came out in 2007 when Crank and I were at Living Dead Weekend 2 years ago. Savini was there with the 2 sets of armor from Knight Riders. Crank and I took a picture with Savini with him. He ended up selling the 2 helmets to Larry, the guy that runs the tour of the mall and everything. So he's got that shit, dude, in his collection. We're going to have him on at some point, too. I've been talking to him, but, man, he gets all busy planning these conventions, and then we get locked into our schedule, and we've just been missing him. But I've been talking to him, and he's got great stories, and he knows a whole fucking lot about everything George Romero and all his movies. So I think he'll be a good interview. So we'll have him at some point. In the future, there's Faze's list. Damn, Faze.
Oh yeah.
Okay, list phase. No,
I'm
go.
reading
List.
through the comments here. There's a big Mystery Science Theater talk going on here.
We'll get it out. Let's see it.
Oh, do you have 30 minutes?
Yeah, you just want to go back and read them. It's going back and forth about Joel and Mike, and
Pretty much,
it's a
yeah.
really good conversation, but it's way off topic, and we'll take
Oh,
it.
yeah.
We don't have all day for that. I'm just looking through it. I
Guys
don't see
are
any more
welcome.
actual lists.
They're welcome to have conversations amongst themselves. They're not always.
Absolutely.
We encourage it.
Yes.
We do.
I'm just saying that one's going to take a while to.
We would not be here without this very thing of chatting in a chat room
Back
amongst
another
other things
way.
going on. You know what I mean?
That's how people used to get in trouble back in the day,
Yeah.
chatting in the chat room.
You could chat with each other about all sorts of topics in our Discord channel. I'm tossing in that
Hey,
comment section right now. If you just want to
Absolutely.
hobble in there and you can talk to each other about anything in there.
they can
Under
get on
the-
their mics and speak in real time, right? And
You can
actually,
do that too, yes. You can voice chat, you can text chat, you can fucking video chat. It's all there, baby.
we're going to be having some events where we're going to be hanging out in there. You guys can hang out with us in there. It's a bunch of stuff coming at us. Don't worry.
Oh yes.
We're going to utilize all this fucking tech, all of it.
Oh yes.
You think Crank would have had Dawn at number 1?
I don't know.
No.
I do,
I wonder.
because he's even said about he appreciates that fucking social commentary that threaded throughout Dawn, you know,
Sure.
and how
I bet.
he nailed it at the time.
That right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Those are master lists. You know,
I mean,
there's
You
a couple
should
there.
keep freezer at your earliest convenience.
You say so. No, but like I said, overall, pretty good list, gentlemen. Pretty good list. It's nice.
I'm not. I don't have complaints about any of this.
How can you not? You know what I mean? The big 3, of course, are always going to be welcome and prominent. And again, I feel like there's a couple of good Romero films, and then a bunch of ones that are like a 6, 6.5, and they're all they could change any order, and it's the same kind of result. You walk out with like, okay, that was a 6, that was okay.
This is true.
It's facts.
All right. Yeah, I'm not going to do the mental math like Crank usually does to figure out which one's the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3.
Oh yeah, I mean, Dawn of the Dead between
Dawn
you
of the
guys,
Dead.
of course. I mean, Creep Show might be at number 2.
Creep Show number 2. I'm fine with that. Day of the Dead number 3. Night. Is
Maybe
it
Night
night?
4.
Night is 4.
Night is 4, and
5 is
there's a hodgepodge.
whatever,
Like it's insert movie.
Yeah, 5
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
You guys pick 5, man. What is it? Night
Yeah.
Rider? Is it Martin? Is it the Crazies? Probably the Crazies, because a lot of people had the Crazies.
Maybe, yeah.
I'd be okay with
All
that.
3 of us. Yeah, Zigzag didn't have the
I don't
crazy.
have it. I feel like it's a bit dated for me.
That's fair.
I
I
appreciate
barely had it in mind.
the remake.
The original, if you watch it now, it does look like shit. I mean, they're all dated, but
That was
it looks
really bad.
bad. Like you said, it just doesn't look good.
It looks like they used bad film stock
Yeah.
when they shot it. I mean, it looks cheap. It looks very
It's a
cheap.
little rough.
It
Well,
does have a couple of sick moments in it, man, for sure.
We put up a poll on YouTube, which kind of has a little thoughts to it between us here, but I put up a poll on YouTube.
There it
And
is.
you can only do 5 options on YouTube, so I'm like, all right, fuck it. Which of these dead films from George A. Romero is your favorite? And I
Wow.
included the 1990 film without really thinking.
As you should have.
To be
As you
fair,
shouldn't have, 'cause it's
Survival
a
and Land are the
film.
only other ones I could have put there. So
I would have said Land.
It's still fucking
Or
picked up.
Survival over in 1990.
nobody, there's 0 for Diary anyway. I mean, shit. Night of the Living Dead was dominating this morning, but of course, like all of these polls, they swing, and Dawn of the Dead takes.
1 vote for Day of the Dead.
Yeah, 6% for Day of the Dead. That's
6%.
Well, it says your favorite. I understand Day not being everybody's cup of tea. Maybe the acting isn't that strong. Okay, it's not. It's almost depression inducing because you're underground and you can't get out. I get it, but he's getting these responses out of you. You got to
Yeah.
consider this.
Absolutely.
Romero is good.
19% for 9 Living Dead. 19. I'm sorry.
I was kind of surprised by that too. I mean, only 10% behind the original. That's shocking.
It's such a well done remake. Like, I mean, it almost stands alone. You know,
It's alright. But yes, that was my mistake, kind of adding that. Yeah,
no,
No,
it wasn't
no,
your
no, no.
mistake. That was
It was no
absolutely
mistake.
fine.
It was a good. I don't want to use the word mistake because mistake's harsh. I would still say mistake because it's not a Romero film. But let's a good discussion in the chat before we went on air today.
You're wrong. It is a fucking Romero film, not
It is
directed
not.
by Romero.
It is
That's
not
it.
a Romero film.
You're wrong.
From your logic, like
Yeah,
I
I'm
said,
wrong, you're wrong,
I'll say this again. God damn it!
You're
If
wrong.
that's a Romero film, From Dusk Till Dawn is a Tarantino fucking film.
Nope.
The only horror film Tarantino did was
It
Death.
doesn't say Quentin Tarantino's From Dusk Till Dawn.
But he wrote it. By your fucking logic. And
No,
that fucking brain of
my
yours-
logic says George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead.
That's not
That's
George
why I
Romero.
say that.
It's not George Romero's. He wrote it.
Did
Yeah,
everything but direct. He was there, except for like 2 weeks.
It's on his filmography on Wikipedia, underwritten.
Yeah, you can put anything on Wikipedia. Wikipedia is
I know.
not a valuable
It's
source.
everywhere. Look on
I consider it
It's
an
not
alright.
a George Romero film,
Letterboxd.
dude.
It's on there too.
I can go to Wikipedia right now and say George Romero fucking directed Gone to the From the Wind or whatever. Fuck.
But
you
how
know.
credible is IMDb to you? Because somebody just suggested that somewhere in the
IMDb.
comments.
Thank you, Rick. Like I said earlier in the chat, when I said it's true romance Tarantino film because he just fucking wrote it.
Does it say Quentin Tarantino's True Romance?
That doesn't make it his film.
Yes, it does. It
No,
makes
it
all the difference.
doesn't.
It
No,
makes
it
all the
doesn't.
difference. This is the man who wrote the original script. He wrote a new screenplay of the same film. He would have directed it had he not had a chance to work with Argento.
Bad.
Don't
Jesus.
mute me. We're going to play that game. Now what? Now what? You were saying.
Now go on. George. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's on IMDb as well. As a writer, George Romero for Did They
Sorry, FaZe. I was just trying to. The cameras are still fucked up. God damn it, Zach. See what you did. We're not in the same spot.
If you do one more, it's fine.
I'm not sure when you cut me out, but I'm on IMDb, and he is on there for the 1990 as a writer as well.
As a writer.
He wrote it. He wrote the whole thing.
Okay, so you know what? Like I
I'm a
said,
director.
it was the best Stephen King movie. It's
I never
settled. It's
claimed he
fucking settled.
directed it. It says
From Dusk Till Dawn, the best.
Romero's.
It's not George Romero's fucking movie. I swear to God. All right, so fucking whoever directs a movie that they didn't write, it's not their film.
This is a one.
From here on out. From
This
here
is a-
on out.
It's a unicorn. His movie.
We're not swingers. We're not looking for a third.
His
Like,
movie. He
no.
was doing it. He did everything. Hey, I don't have time to direct this. Savini, you want to do this? Come on in. I'll tell. Don't worry, I got you. I'll tell you what to do. That's what happened, dude. Watch that panel, dude, and see
I
how.
can watch the panel. It's not going to change my mind. That's a Tom Savini film.
It's like saying, you watch the panel, folks. You will see what he says about how Romero is all over this thing. He said it's. He goes. He essentially.
Tarantino was all over it from Dusk Till Dawn. He would make sure Selma Hayek's the one put her foot in his fucking mouth.
Writer only,
Not a
and
Tarantino
actor.
film.
Writer and actor in that movie. Difference. That's different. That's different. The one thing you had some credence going on with the Zombie 3 thing, because he wrote that and he was directing it, and then he said, fuck all you guys, I'm out of here, and walked off the thing. And if that wasn't like public, everybody would think that's a Fulci movie. Because they still say directed by fucking Fulci on it. I think they have both names on the new versions. Both directors.
Yep, we're going to agree to disagree, goddamn. Agree to
Well,
disagree.
like I said, I don't usually fight like this, but I don't. This time you're wrong, because if he was there, he was on it, and he handpicked Savini to handle this, to step in for him. So it's the same thing. And then he was there going, like with all the storyboards on The Office, that whole thing he talked about, how they had the whole movie mapped out. And Romero walked in and went, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. You don't have time or the budget for it. So he was like, he was pulling the strings, dude. Just like Hooper. Just like Hooper.
Agree to disagree. I just love the fact people think we're actually like really fucking arguing over this.
Oh, they're
Oh, dude.
loving it, bro.
I'll hand it
I'm
up
loving
some
it.
for the camera. I still disagree with you, but
You guys have 35 more minutes. You can keep going.
You know what I'm saying? The glasses never came off. And it's not like nothing. I'm not going to fight him over it or anything. But I mean, Night of the Living Dead. I love that 1990 movie, and I love Savini directed it. But he'll tell you himself that I got a lot of advice on
yeah,
how.
well, there's nothing wrong with being consulted on a film, but it doesn't make it that hurt the consulter's film.
I just think it's a little bit different when it's your property that you fucking wrote. You rewrote the new script, and then everything is there. You're executive producing it. You're there on it, just like Craven was. But you just let this guy step in. I mean, I'd almost say Chuck Russell, that he directed Dream Warriors too. But I mean, Craven was fucking there. He just didn't want to be the one calling the shots on it at that point.
That's why
He
I
just
say that's
did from
not-
the back.
and that's why it's not a Craven film.
Doesn't say Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors either. That's important, man. That's the
That's like your main argument here. And I'm telling you, that would not hold up in a court of fucking law. I could put the Colonel's on the Colonel's Halloween, edited that way on a poster. Doesn't make it my movie.
I'm going to show them that panel. I'm going to show them Savini's words saying George did this and George did this. That's what I'm
He's
going
a humble fucking guy. He may be telling the truth, but he's probably downplaying what he fucking did in the movie.
to. Savini?
You know, if I had a friend that directed a shit ton of movies, and I was touching his first movie, yeah, I'd probably take his advice and be like, "Hey, would you mind helping me out?" Doesn't make it George's film.
Okay, again, we agree to disagree, but I just,
That's right.
everything about it is, except him saying action, is Romero. Okay, I get it. Yep,
It's not his film.
it's the same thing. Go ahead and call it out, say the words. It's still someone else making the decisions. It's the same thing. It's his movie. He wrote that thing. He wrote it all. He wrote that brilliant new ending in 1990. Again, right from Savini. He's like, oh, yeah, that was all George. All George. All George. He wanted to do that the first time around. And then he goes into the elaborate about how it was going to be a mirror shot and the mirror shattering and then Cooper falling dead behind the shattered mirror. All this imagery, dude. It was, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like that's a Romero film as much as any of the other ones. Just because his presence is felt there, dude, to me.
I guess. To me, it doesn't even it does not feel like a Romero film when I'm watching that fucking movie.
I can agree with Colonel on that point.
I guess, man.
So I guess the remake of Psycho with Vince Vaughn in it is Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho still, because it's the same fucking script.
Was he there? Did he help?
Did he wrote it. He wrote it.
Did he sit behind dude and tell him what to do and how to take it shot for shot? How I did it, and this is how it should.
On the spirit
No,
board.
he did not. Dude fucking was dead for 25 years.
I seen the Ouija board, man. I seen it in the panel. They said,
Different.
Alfred on the Ouija board. What do you think about this?
Different.
And bring me more cheeseburgers. Like,
different. And how dare you even sully the classic Psycho with that thing? I appreciate it for what that was, but I mean that has nothing to do with what this is. Nothing.
Anyway.
Well then.
Boy, they're getting hot this week. Wait until the fucking next thing, man.
You want me to go through some comments or something here?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, with your argument, my mom was asking if it felt like I was at Thanksgiving dinner right now. I went ahead and replied and said, yeah, 100%. That's pretty much what it is.
There's worse arguments to be had at Thanksgiving dinners, all right? I thought this one was like a passionate debate between two friends. It was not really an argument.
Right. And with me, it's always just me sitting there quietly and everybody else being fucking shouting. So that was very reminiscent. Let's see here.
I don't know, man. I don't want to snap out on anybody that's going to be like, yeah.
Do what?
Got nothing to do with it. It's just fucking Romero didn't direct it. That's it. He didn't do anything. He's nothing.
I didn't say he didn't do nothing. Just run this movie. Drop it. God damn. You're always going to try to get that last word in.
Good God. Alex says, you guys always make my day off so special on a Monday evening. Mine too, honestly.
You guys are going to be at work tomorrow going like, God damn it. You're going to be having this debate in your heads over morning coffee.
Brandon, get a slap plate. Slap plate! That's what he wants.
Hey,
I mean,
there's only one way to settle this.
I think I could push you guys closer. Nope, that didn't work. Never mind. I'm
saying we get in those big bubbles.
Oh, shit.
We fucking have it out.
Dude, I'm like 20 pounds lighter than when I did that, man.
Shit.
Don't matter. You got the speed.
I know I have to get the leverage on you, but boy, you hit those things. It's weird, man. If you do hit it right, it don't matter, dude. You're knocking anybody off balance, dude. I just kind of let up lightly and let him hit me, I was like, I'll sell it a little bit. I didn't have to. He blew me on my fucking asshole, man. Boom! My shoe came off. We can't do it at Living Dead Weekend anymore. That place does not exist. They closed down. But there's something. We'll find something.
Tears his face. Let's go to the phones.
Let's go to the phones. God damn it.
Oh, man.
Terrence, you're on the air. I don't know.
DCS fireworks.
Would they be really disappointed if they thought we scripted this whole thing beforehand?
No.
Well, I don't know. Do you guys want to tease the next show a little bit? At all? I mean,
it does kind of fit.
Yeah, it would just segue well into our argument theme.
If everybody seems to like us arguing, then you're really going to...
Boy, they're going to have fun next week, aren't they?
Yeah. All right, so next week, today is the great Lucio Fulci's birthday. He would have been 97, and he gave us so much great art to watch. But me and Colonel have a little disagreement over some of Fulci's work. I am huge proponent of City of the Living Dead, and Colonel seems to think The Beyond is the best thing Fulci's ever done. So
I don't seem to think. I know. And that's not me shitting on City of the Living Dead. That's an enjoyable fucking film. Beyond's just better. It's better.
So, anyways, we're going to talk about City of the Living Dead, and there you go. I was going to. Oh, you took it off. Good. We're gonna just kind of present our facts. This will be an actual debate. I think this will be more. I mean, sometimes we have the show where we debate a movie. I'm taking the side of City of the Living Dead, Gates of Hell, Fear in the City of the Living Dead. I will know how to say it in Italian next week, but I don't right now. Pura Nora, something, blah, 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 something or other, you know. But yeah, it's we're going to have this out. This has been a long time coming as well.
Yeah.
And we figured why Crank was busy on assignment, now would be the time to hash out some of this shit and get it out here. And I don't know, you sick fucks seem to enjoy it when we're getting at each other. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to come up with rules. FaZe is going to be our moderator. I kind of like what they're doing this next debate where the other person's mic is muted, so you can't interrupt.
Let me tell you something. It's tremendous. And I tell you, yeah, we can mute the mics.
Yeah, okay.
FaZe,
That might be
take
kind
the
of fun. I don't
mics.
know. We'll see.
We can do that.
You take the mics, FaZe. If you time us, we'll take a minute, spit our facts, and then we can end with a nice argument.
This could
With
be
both
fun.
mics on. But that's what's going to happen, man. In honor of Fulci, in honor of Sylvia Colatina joining us in August,
Mm-hmm.
House by the Cemetery, May. Big interview. It's just going to be a special on a Sunday. You don't want to miss that. Put it on the calendars. That's August 11th or 12th. Oh, shit.
August 12th. You're the one booked it.
It's 12th. I made the thing, but I'm not allowed to run it. I got a nice promo video made for it. But
Nice.
yeah, you're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be live from Rome. We're not going to be in fucking Rome, but she
Yeah, I
will.
wish.
Yeah, I know. 6:30 their time, so we had to make this special arrangement. There's more details to this since this has gone down. I gotta tell these guys first because they don't even know yet. But this is turning into some cool shit, and we are gonna shine a light on the world of Fulci, like it or not. It's something that needs to be shared and should be celebrated because it is some great fucking horror. Okay,
It is.
so get ready. Me and Colonel, toe to toe, nose to nose, chest to chest, as
Tip
we
to tip. Oh, wait.
no
Never
sword
mind.
fights. No sword fights. No.
Uh,
City of the Living Dead versus the Beyond. Pick your side and join us next week. 'Cause that's where it's going, baby.
It's going to be a lot of fucking fun.
Yeah.
Again, we've been pushing for this one for years, too. So
We need like a Don King type promoter in here hyping this thing up, man. It's going to be on pay-per-view. We're going to do
Right.
this.
Luke says we need a boxing ring sound clip. Probably like the ding ding. Yeah, I agree.
I think we'll get some stuff ready for next week. That'll be fun.
I think so. It'll be a good one.
But
Like I
I mean,
said-
yeah, we're both passionate about it. I love the Beyond as well. I just don't. I have my arguments. And Colonel, I'm dragging you in the fucking deep water on this one, dude. Or you ain't going to be able to swim, buddy.
Oh, well, I can't swim any fucking way. So it doesn't matter. Because we all know it's not going to be the heart of a fight, man. It's not going to be the heart of a fucking fight.
That's what I mean. They always underestimate the ones they don't understand. Place your bets, folks. City of the Living Dead or the Beyond. Pick your favorites and join us for Monday Maniacs next week.
That's right.
Oh, we're still celebrating George Romero today.
Yes.
That's true. For 23 more minutes, I don't know. Do we want to go the whole time? Like,
Yeah.
Well, we can,
If we're done, we're done.
I got a few more things we can just kind of chit-chat about real quick.
Well,
We've got the foundation, George Romero Foundation, his ex-wife, his widow, and they've got some writers. They put together the Twilight of the Dead, the final official Night of the Living Dead world film is what they say. Now with you, I don't see how they can do this because he's not there. Kind of my whole fucking argument hinges on this. So, what do you think? Can this be any good at all? Will it be any good at all? Or is this just going to be a goddamn another survival of the dead?
Well, you know, since it's going to be a new George Romero film.
You cocksucker. That's it.
No. I can't have anything but high hopes for this. I shouldn't. I really want to see it do well. Like, I want it to be a good fucking movie.
100% agree. I would love to be surprised. As always, I hear about a remake or something, a sequel to something I love. I get that tinge of excitement in my stomach. It's just like, but then you start thinking about it, and it's just like, man, are they going to just do me again like that? They're going to disappoint us and leave us hanging. Sully the great name of George A. Romero, possibly.
I don't think it'll sully it, but I think if they're using his script, which I even think he knew, he kind of fucked up Survival of the Dead. Like, okay, maybe I think that's why he's writing one more to kind of go out on top with his Dead series, is what I'm hoping. Because, man, like I said, if I see another zombie riding a fucking horse, I'm telling you, that's what totally sucked me out of that movie, dude.
Which one was that? I don't even remember.
Survival of the Dead.
Was the horse zombie there?
No, it was a fucking real horse.
That's funny as hell.
Because, you know, I'd be really throwing a fit if it was a zombie horse.
I kind of want to watch it now.
Zombie Tiger at fucking Army of the Dead or whatever the fucking Netflix zombie Schneider movie was. Like,
no. We are supposed to compare.
No. That was pretty much my reaction when I saw that Zombie Tiger.
Zombie Tiger, yeah, and yeah, that's another. That's probably a movie where no favorite zombies would come out of.
I don't know, man. I kind of had a thing for the Zombie Queen.
She was.
I don't know why. Like, that's. Yeah, I probably need to see a therapist.
I think we all agreed, though, that we would have probably, after a couple of shots, probably would have. Hey, baby.
Try to get a hand J out of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You never know. This is weird.
Derek says tonight's show was written by George Romero.
Yes.
Love you, Derek.
It's fun, man. I mean, I wonder what we would have got, because if he really would have finished this on his own, this last one, and I know they think they know what we want, but do they really know what we want?
I don't know. There's only one way to find out, man. We got to make the fucking thing, and we got to watch it. And
we're going to feature it here. I mean,
of course,
that will be definitely one we schedule for a nice review too. So,
sure.
I don't really have any new news. I went looking too. There's nothing really to report.
The news I knew saw was where they said George Romero's daughter was going to be the one directing Twilight of the Dead, essentially.
Twilight, and then she's got something called Queens of the Dead coming.
Oh, is that it? Okay, maybe I got it confused. I don't know. I glanced at it.
Is that the same movie? Did they change it? Is it Queens of the Dead now? Is that where we're at?
I don't know.
I'll look into it.
Nor deny it, so I'm just going to say I don't know.
I thought those were two separate films, but I'll look into it. Fuck, man.
Shit.
That's about it.
That's about all I got.
Who has more stinkers, Fulci or Argento?
Oh, fuck. That's Argento.
Argento for me. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge Argento fan. I understand his popularity and why people love Argento. I just always... Fulci was the magnet for me for Italian horror, man. That's just kind of where...
Bava started it for me, and then I first Fulci I saw was Zombie. My dad took me at 9 years old, to see it, and maybe 8 years old. And they had a massive media campaign for Zombie when it came out back then. I mean, every other fucking commercial break had that fucking music, and the letters would just come up one at a time and spell out Zombie. We're going to eat you. And my dad's like, oh, you want to go see this? I'm all like, yeah, let's go. And then shit, I was terrified to go see it, but we did. And then it was a few years later that I got to see City of the Living Dead on the big screen. And that kind of changed everything. That raised the bar as high as it can go, really.
See, now here's a good thing about this debate. You've seen, I don't know if you've seen it Beyond on the big screen, but obviously you've seen City of the Living Dead on the big screen. You just remember a year ago, I didn't make it to Dawn of the Dead on the big screen. But I seen fucking The Beyond on the big screen. Huge difference. Even jumped it up more. I mean, it's already number one, and now it's like, oof.
Worse than Crank and I at a show somewhere during that week. When it played in Detroit, I was somewhere because I didn't get to go see it.
No, I remember it was in March. I don't think you guys were doing a con. So I remember it was March because I had to fucking take the day off because they mandated that Saturday. So I had to take that Friday off just to go see a fucking movie at night when I'm supposed to be off the next day.
You know what happened? I remember now because I discovered that, and I went like, "Fuck yeah, where's Detroit?" And it was 2 days before I saw the ad. They had already the first 3 dates. One of them was Detroit.
I'm still pissed they never reached out to me about that poster.
Hmm.
I left my phone number and email address. I was wanting to buy the poster because each one was made for each specific city.
Yeah.
Showing. I was willing to pay him like $100 for that fucking thing.
That was Freezy too, right, Fabio? Oh god. Now you saw he's coming with Zombie, right?
Yeah, but that's him playing it live. Like I said, this is just the musical cut of The Beyond, but it's still fucking fantastic or whatever.
I see. He's gonna play it live.
There we go.
But again, I think soundtracks are very comparable and close for these two Fulci movies.
A lot of them are, man. Like it's hard for me to pick a favorite soundtrack. City of the Living Dead, The Beyond, Zombie. It's like they're all really fucking good.
But again, for City anyway, all this shit works together, and I'll tell you why next week. Why this is? It can only be this way.
Sure.
I'm going to try
to.
Because
Argento haters.
We are Argento haters because I think he made the one that stands. He's got his masterpiece, but then everything else he's done hasn't come close to that. And everything that's any good, he collaborated with somebody on. So
I know what you want. Yeah, I got. It's like I said, I'm on duty because kids are gone. So
all right,
someone owe you out.
All right, so well then, fuck it, Colonel, take us out. What do we got, man?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we already fucking teased it, so thanks for quite a bit. So no, thanks for joining us for our top 5 George Romero films, whether they were directed, written. He checked, he did a spell check on the script. That could have made the list too. It was a lot of fun. Just one more dig at Zags. I know I got one coming here in a minute.
Now you guys heard him say I had to have the last word, right? You heard that.
Yeah, you have to have it because when I sign off, you're going to say one more thing about it, and then we'll go to phase and we're out of here. I know how it's going. I know this. I've seen this movie before. I know how it plays. No, like I said, it was a lot of fun, especially having a nice debate with Zag. We'll have a more civilized debate next week, I'm sure.
Fuck, you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Man.
I gotta watch.
You better put your water wings on, motherfucker.
Microscope. What?
You better put your water wings on, motherfucker.
Oh,
Deep
whatever.
water. Deep water.
Yeah, okay, we'll see. Ooh, well, the gore's better. That's really your only argument.
Nothing to do with the gore.
Yeah, so I'm gonna watch Day of the Dead, or not Day of the Dead, City of the Living Dead.
Oh,
make up my counter arguments.
I wish I had Star Wars Force, so I could pull my tin box set of The Beyond over here, and because I will watch it again this week.
Yeah, so folks, if you're not going to miss next week, so don't get sick. Wash those dicks, and ladies, don't smell like the Scuba Steve. Use Summer's Eve.
You got anything, FaZe?
And that was good. I just saw Tarek's comment. Fuck civilized. This ain't death civilized society.
Oh, it's gonna be civilized, Tarek. It's gonna be civilized.
That was good. My mom wanted me to let her in for that Argento talk, but we can't. Hell no.
We can
thank you guys for watching.
If there is a top 5 Argento list, we'll see.
Oh, we could bring her in for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thanks for joining us for talking about George Romero films. Next week's going to be a fun one for sure. I honestly don't have much more than that. Ziggy, you go ahead.
All right, man. Yes, I'm excited because, again, Colonel and I talked about doing this years ago, and it fucking needs to be fucking done. It needs to happen. And if nothing else, it should open up some of your eyes out there that maybe aren't too familiar with the Fulci world, with two of his best, for sure. And that's no bullshit, man. I feel strongly as far as Italian directors and impactful, memorable, scarring movies, Fulci is the best. So it's going to be great. Days of the Dead coming up in just a few weeks. Get your tickets now. Get your hotel rooms. Get down there. Curse your luck live on stage with Death Curse Society. We can't wait to get down there and hang out with y'all. And then it's been a minute since I've been to a VIP party. You know, we need to pour a couple here and get a little saucy. It's been fucks. Last time we did one was like November, I think, wasn't it? Something like
that. You have to ask Crank and me if we're fucking there.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a VIP party since I've been coming along on these.
They got one back coming up at this one, I guess.
Yeah, well,
not the breakfast or something else, a Saturday night thing, like after our deal. So anyways, don't miss it. Indianapolis, Indiana, Death Curse Society back on the fucking road. We get going again, and we're not going to stop. We're going to tear down the summer right into the fall. It's going to be great. Join us next week. It's Fulci versus Fulci, Colonel versus Zigzag, City of the Living Dead versus the Beyond, right here on Monday Maniacs. I'm Zigzag. That's the Colonel. That is FaZe.
Gotta thank our members first,
What?
boys.
Go ahead.
Which one of you guys is doing it here?
We'll do it. It's funny. I had it highlighted, and I got fucking in my thoughts about Fulci again. Special thanks to the motherfuckers who love us, and we love them right back. Chris FaZe, Lorena FaZe, BD Mags, and Tyrone. Our Crazy Ralphs, Bell's Fancy Creations, Dr. Smiley, Raymond, and the whole damn enchilada pod with Rick and Ryan. That's it. Adam, Christopher, Corey, Luke, Jim, and Rachel, Stacy, Lynn, Orlando, Chuck, Patricia, Kristen, and JJ. God bless you. We love you. Thank you.
Excellent.
And you want to become a member and get in on the goods, the free T-shirts, the access to all the stuff at good prices. It's at deathcursesociety.com. We've got a whole bunch of stuff we're about to add there. I'm working on the uncensored videos that we can't air on this show because we get thrown off the air. I found some fucking gems. We're going to post these things. You got to see them. deathcursesociety.com. You'll find it all there. Become a member and enjoy the great content. Yes. All right. Now I'll say it. We're out of here. Thank you so much. We love you so much every single week. Thanks for hanging out. What can I say? Next week is not to be fucking missed. I mean,
That's right.
you know,
Monday Night Fights.
Monday Night Fights, man. We're dropping the gloves and we're going to have at it in the name of Fulci. So until then,
bare knuckle and bare ass, baby. No.
FaZe, tell them. What are we doing? I don't know. Anyways, for the FaZe, for the Colonel, for the Red Crank, I'm Zigzag. We are Death Curse Society, and DCS is out. Woo! Rock and roll!
Just in the middle of a dream, I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, 'cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. It was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't have to Monday, it's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday.
Buy popcorn. Buy
You're
popcorn.
watching Death Curse Society. Keep watching forever and ever and ever